Saturday, July 13th, and today we're on a mission to make someone's childhood dream come true. We're gonna make one little girl very happy today. It's an exciting day for us. We are at Lone Star Riders. It's a horse rescue, and Jamie, for her birthday, wanted to do something. All right, let me just be honest. She wanted her own little pony. Look at this. Oh, that's just amazing.
Everywhere you go, a smiling face. Watching the morning unfold. What does the future?
All right, so describe your first ever horse riding experience.
It was awesome, but also scary.
Yeah.
But
Tell
I
me,
loved it.
tell me about your new horse here.
So this is Buc-ees.
Yeah.
He's a Palomino quarter horse.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything around here, he's a little bit of a misfit.
A misfit.
He is blind in the right eye, and I'm kind of a sucker for misfits. I kind of have a soft spot for the underdog. Yes.
Well, we are the Island of Misfits.
We are the Island of Misfits, but we couldn't be happier.
Hey folks, Lester here. Well, it's a big day for the horses and the donkeys today. Courtney's coming out, and as you know, Courtney is our horse lady. She's the one who has come out for the last, I'd say, year or so and done all of their hooves. Our farrier. And all the babies, as you can see, are lining up because they know today's a very special day. But what I want to video today and focus on is Buc-ees. Folks, it's my opinion that one of our most underrated and overlooked survivors here on the sanctuary is Buc-ees. I mean, think about it. Most recently, he underwent a vicious coyote, possibly a cougar attack. He came through that fine. He's also blind in one eye. He's had to overcome that for a while. He has a spinal issue that keeps him, you know, where he's limited on what he can do physically. Not to mention that he was herded along with a group of horses that were very malicious and mean to him. And he had to, you know, learn to survive amongst all of them before he finally came here, you know, and, you know, found us as his, you know, human protectors. Yet through all of that,
they made a heart.
Look how this little guy has just flourished. Folks, it has been a long time since you've really seen much about Buc-ees. And just recently, when I was doing a video on voodoo, Buc-ees comes up, and Rick, you know, our friend Rick, Think Like a Horse, YouTube, Rick, he did some stuff. He analyzed a lot about Buc-ees, and it makes perfect sense. For a guy who has never met Buc-ees, the things that he was able to read in Buc-ees' body language told him a whole lot about this horse. Things that you don't know, things that I didn't even realize.
Let's hear Lester put his human negative terms on a horse being a horse, doing what horses do, not being mean, not being a bully, not being bad. This horse is being a horse. This horse is in a herd. For the herd to survive, they have to have a leader. And the leader has to show dominance, and he has to be a good leader. And they have to follow him because he will keep them safe. He will tell them when to move, where to move, and where there's danger, and he will defend them from danger. And every herd needs a high horse. So this horse is being a good leader, not a bully. Shame on you, Lester. Here we go.
He is short for me. Now here's the word I worry about. Buc-ees, our little Palomino, she is short for me. Now here's the word I worry about.
Okay, I didn't even know he was going to say he worried about it. And I was like, this looks like high horse coming in. See, horses walk in on lower horses like this. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
According to the calculations and the ratio, she is. Now she's a little short for me.
All right, see this horse coming in? ears forward, direct path, almost like a predator. Almost like I tell stupid humans, don't approach a horse staring eye to eye and straight on, because that's challenging. Really great approach by this little horse.
According to the calc.
I want to shut him up. See this approach? Look at this. Oh, hell no. Who's these horses? I can come in. I can go where I want. I'm walking straight in. Pause a little bit. Ears very, very forward. This horse's ears got relaxed. Notice this horse's ears is not the same as this one. Why? Which one's higher? All right, I'll turn Lester back on. I muted him.
He is a bully.
Oh, I'm glad I turned it back on because I wanted to chew Lester out on this.
And so today, let's not focus on Courtney, you know, doing the nails and all that she does. Of course, there could be a time and place for that, and we've made a lot of videos of Courtney doing her magic. But today I want to focus on Buc-ees, our little Palomino. There he goes there, the one that's chasing everybody else off. And I think that you're going to be surprised about some of the things that you find out. So I'm cleaning up right now. What I've done is I moved the lawnmower, I moved the four-wheeler, and I backed out my tractor. I want to make sure we have plenty of space here. I hope that little spin around didn't get you all dizzy. So I'm trying to clean out, make a little bit of space. I am joined, as you can see, by my little helpers. Hey, guys. Pebbles and Lenny, and then one of the Golden Girls have come out to help us. Yeah, they always have to be a part of all that goes on around here. And as you know, there's no way Courtney's going to come and go without having some one-on-one time with Ivy. So it's going to be a fun day. We're getting a lot of things done today. We've been waiting for Courtney to come out for a bit. And there we go. Speak of the devil, look who's just now rolling up. And look who I have all haltered here and ready for an experience with Courtney. You by yourself today? Well, nope, you got me with you. Hey, not that I know what I'm doing. Hey, how you doing, Court? So the reason I got... Yes, he's very happy to see you. And the reason I got him out is I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, first and foremost, if you don't mind going out of order.
Oh, yeah.
I know you have a normal order of things, but I was going to make a video because folks have been asking about this little guy here, and they know a lot about him. Yes. Hey, and let me get these dogs out of here, Court. I want you to do your little tricks if you can. Remember how those things that you showed me that one time when it showed me how well trained he was? We call him Buc-ees. He's not a buckskin. He's a Palomino. And can you describe the difference real fast between a buckskin and Palomino?
Palomino is more of a yellow color, and a true buckskin will be the more tan color with the black legs, black muzzle, and black mane and tail, and also a black lining on the ears.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, we call them Buc-ees because we actually met the guy at Buc-ees, which is one of Jamie and I's favorite little hangouts when we travel.
I think it's a really good name for him.
Yeah, so a lot of folks think, oh, is that a buckskin? I'm like, no. I know the name can be deceiving, buckskin and Buc-ees.
A lot of buckshots and Buc-ees
and who are Palominos.
Yeah, that are buckskins, Palominos.
Oh boy.
All right, you want to give me a hug? Right here, all the way. You can do better than that. There you go. So there's his hug.
There's the hug.
You'll take your hand. You get his attention, and he's like, I'm not working for free. And I bring my hand around, and then we reward him.
That's awesome. Back out of the way a little bit so I'm not confusing him at all.
So I'm going to use my finger just like this. And so if I start pointing like that and moving, see, he starts moving that way.
So he's adapted so well. Uh-oh, and the dogs have gotten out again. Courtney, I am so sorry. Let me put them back up.
Can you sit?
Are they going to bother the horse, though,
No.
and make him not want to perform for you?
Great focus. Oh, my treats aren't good enough.
Nope, they want something with meat flavor.
So I can still work on his blind side. We just have to work with more contact, so we push with just a finger. See, he knows I'm here, and he knows where I'm at, and he can hear me. Gentle. But I noticed a lot of people ask why y'all don't ride him.
Yeah.
Let me turn him to the side real quick.
Can I walk around with you?
Yeah. You see that? So
show me that again.
We're going to do what's called a pressure point check, which is, it's okay, Buc-ees. I'm not getting on you, buddy. he's real nervous because I have the rope over his neck. So I'm taking my 2 fingers. Now watch. You see all that shaking?
Yeah.
So when I first got out here, and once we put weight on it, he just completely loses focus on what he's supposed to do, and just focuses on all the pain.
On the pain. Okay, yeah, we don't want that.
So, you know, there are people out there that are like, well, you can push him through the pain. That's not right to do to him. He is worked a long, hard life.
So is that how that has gotten that way? Because he's been overworked, maybe set on by someone too heavy, or could it just be just an injury, stepping in a hole or something that...
They can mess up their back from falling over, rolling the wrong way, having a trailer accident.
Okay.
He could be running out in the field and slide and twist his back. He might have had a very heavy rider.
I wonder if his eye and his back could be related to injuries.
You know, he's got a lot of scars too. So I'm wondering if maybe he got ran through a fence, got tangled up in a fence, and maybe twisted his back along the way.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we don't ride him.
I wonder what that's from, scars and stuff about him.
Yeah. Well, he has a neat little story, and I wanted to thank you for doing that little part right there with him. I know you have a whole list of things you're going to do today, but I think it's just so neat how smart he is and his upbringing. So someone, like you say, has taken so much time with him, and he's just an amazing horse, even with his disability, and then, of course, his injury in the back, and he's just an amazing horse. So, you know, I don't know if you watched a lot of the videos that I've been putting out. Listen, so Rick brought up a point recently that I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know if it's how you would agree or not, because you've been out here a number of times.
Oh, yeah.
As far as him and his bullyish, I'm putting my fingers like air quotes, bullyish. Is he a bullyish because of the fact that he's injured and he has to kind of like step up, or else he's going to be picked on, and so he kind of forces himself to be...
Be a part of that. He was also here first.
It was that okay. So the fact that he was here first,
and so he's reminding everybody that comes in, hey, look, like
this is already my place.
Into my house, and you're going to be underneath me. And the injury could be a thing where he feels like he has to be super aggressive, so that, you know, because maybe wherever he came from, there were a lot of horses that picked on him.
Oh yeah, there were. Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
covered in scars. I remember that. And,
I'll put some video on that of when we first got him.
He might still have that mentality where he's like, I need to fight for my food. You know, or fight to remind you that I'm in charge. But yeah, it could be a number of different things.
We've always joked that he's hangry because every night that we come out to feed, he's the only one that runs around and runs everyone else off down the lane so that he can eat first, and it's like hungry and angry at the same time.
Oh yeah.
But it might mean more than just the dominance.
It's okay, you don't have to sigh fast. He doesn't even work like the rest of them.
No.
He's just like, I'm the fat freeloader. I can eat first.
He's beautiful. And so the last question. So obviously the eye is never going to be fixed. You know, whatever.
He's got a moon eye.
Yeah, but do you said, hold on real fast, moon eye?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So see how it's slowly getting wider and wider. It will eventually go all the way over white.
Okay.
So that's sometimes what people call a moon eye.
Okay.
I've had horses that have both eyes are moon eyes. And then Julie from Farmany Acres, her horse was blind, and he had actually yellow eyes.
Okay.
From being kept in the dark for 20 years.
Oh, no.
So this guy, so what I'm going to take a wild guess at is this guy actually has a scar right here. If you look real close, you can actually see the scar that goes into his eye that went into the center of the pupil.
I can see that.
Yeah, so it's a really good sunny day, so we can see that. So his eyes will actually start to slowly white over as he gets older.
Okay.
So, you see, he still has a little vision in that eye, but not enough to where he can fully see. So he's trying to turn so that he can see
what's going on.
So if I do it here, we have no problem. But he turned himself so that he can see me.
And then the last thing, as far as his little back and that spinal thing right there, and I feel how he kind of jumps a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that something that a horse chiropractor or...
Absolutely, a horse chiropractor would do tremendous work. I've seen horse chiropractors take horses that... Go ahead and move around, bud. I've seen them take horses that couldn't be ridden. And do 4 or 5 adjustments on them, and it's a totally different horse. I've had chiropractors come out and fix horses that couldn't even pick up their feet for me to do them.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's something we're going to look into then.
Oh, yeah. A chiropractor is always good because you think about this. He's probably got his pole out, which is up here. He's definitely got some shoulder and wither issues going on. And then he also had a very bad lower back issue when he first got here.
Right.
So a chiropractor could definitely help Buc-ees in a lot of ways.
Okay.
So,
Well, I wanted to do a little highlight video on him because I know that people don't really know much about him, and the folks who follow the page, the last couple of months
he
know
really
nothing
is
about
the
him.
sweetest horse.
He's amazing. Yeah.